Let's dive into the situation in Bougainville. As of August 2025, Bougainville is on a clear path to independence, with a firm target date of September 1, 2027, to achieve full sovereignty. This goal is strongly backed by the people, who voted overwhelmingly with 97.7% in favor of secession from Papua New Guinea in a 2019 referendum, a mandate reaffirmed by leaders in early 2025.
That overwhelming mandate from the 2019 referendum is really the cornerstone here. I mean, a 97.7% vote is an incredibly powerful statement. It shows a profound and unified desire for self-determination that's driving this entire process forward.
Right, and this isn't just a wish, there's a concrete roadmap. What does this 2027 timeline practically mean for the negotiations and the groundwork being laid?
Well, it means immense pressure on both governments to navigate some very complex political and constitutional processes. The Era Kone Covenant established this 2025-2027 window for the transition, but the key hurdle remains PNG's parliamentary ratification of the referendum results. That was supposed to happen in 2023 and has been significantly delayed. This delay creates a lot of urgency and a potential flashpoint in the discussions.
Absolutely. The ratification delay is a major sticking point, and it highlights the delicate balance they're trying to strike. So, in 2025 specifically, Bougainville has taken some significant steps to solidify its path forward. A key development was the signing of the Melanesian Agreement in June, which aims to resolve pre-independence issues and foster continued dialogue. At the same time, Bougainville's Constituent Assembly is moving ahead independently to define its new relationship with PNG as sovereign nations.
Exactly, and these agreements are crucial for establishing a framework. But it all comes back to that major roadblock, the delayed ratification by the PNG Parliament. It's a core commitment under the Era Kone Covenant, and the delay is understandably causing frustration and a sense of urgency in Bougainville. They feel they have the people's mandate and a plan, but are being held up by politics on the other side.
That delay is a critical point, and it's clear there's a strong desire for progress. Beyond the political ratification, what are the economic realities that Bougainville needs to address to ensure its viability as an independent nation?
This is probably the biggest practical challenge. Looking at the economic side, a major consideration for Bougainville is its financial sustainability. Currently, the region generates only about 7% of its own budget internally. That's a huge gap to fill.
Wow, only 7%. That really puts the challenge into perspective. So how do they plan to bridge that?
That's the billion-dollar question. This is where the potential reopening of the Panguna mine comes into play as a significant but very controversial economic driver. It's complicated by a painful history of environmental and social issues that haven't been resolved. This economic dependency is the core challenge that has to be solved for true sovereignty to be meaningful.
So, we have the overwhelming popular mandate, the political roadmap with its delays, and these critical economic hurdles. Ultimately, how does the success of these negotiations hinge on balancing Bougainville's demands with PNG's constitutional requirements? And what's the general outlook for this transition?
It really comes down to a few key points. First, Bougainville's push for independence is driven by that decisive 97.7% vote, with a clear target of September 2027. Second, while agreements are being signed, the crucial ratification of the referendum by the PNG Parliament is still the biggest obstacle. Third, economic sustainability is a major challenge, since Bougainville only generates 7% of its budget, making the complex issue of the Panguna mine a central focus. And finally, some analysts suggest that a slower, more deliberate approach might actually be better for Bougainville in the long run, giving it time to build strong institutions and achieve economic self-reliance, even if it means adjusting that ambitious political timeline.